With Jake Paul calling out Anthony Joshua and Anthony Joshua biting back, Amaranth dropping some brand new footage of her alleged home invasion to try and prove that it's not fake, KSI and the Sidemen announcing something very exciting after the hit success over on Netflix, Joe Rogan talking about KSI pulling out of his fight, and Fuzie absolutely crashing out after allegedly losing absolutely everything. There's a lot to talk about. So the first thing we're going to go into is the fact that Jake Paul might have potentially lined up his next fight. Now, if this is true, I've got to say, this would be so much better than the Canelo fight that he announced, than Mike Tyson fight, than anything, right? And this could potentially be the best fight of Jake Paul's career. We'll talk about it in just a moment. But this is how the whole beef between Jake Paul and AJ started.
I want to fight Anthony Joshua exclusive because I know that I will fucking beat Anthony Joshua's ass. I know I will
just got knocked out, right?
Yeah. He doesn't have a chin and he has no skill and he's stiff. And I love you, Anthony. We're friends, all this shit. But I want to fight you.
I mean, there's no denying that would be a fantastic fight, right? It'd be arguably one of the best influencer crossover fights in history, right? Far better than that of Mike Tyson because Anthony Joshua is arguably still in his prime. Maybe a little bit past it, but, you know, still a top athlete. It's going to be so much better than any other, like, influencer bullshit that we've seen go on with regards to influencer boxing, like KSI taking on Wayne Bridge, for example, or Dylan Dennis, which is just actually really boring. But let's not forget the last time that Jake Paul tried to take on a boxer that, you know, was at least half decent at boxing, he lost. And that was against Tommy Fury. I know that was about a year ago now, but you know, let's see if something like this materializes. I'd love to see it. I can't see it happening because, well, why would Jake take on a fight that he's absolutely got no chance of winning? And that's how I see it. I don't think he's got a chance of winning this fight. But it was reported that Anthony Joshua just called Jake Paul after Jake said that he would beat his ass. And this was posted to Anthony Joshua's story, as you can see up here. And he's on the phone to Jake Paul. In 2026, there could potentially be a fight on the cards. What do you think? Is this a good fight for either fighter? I mean, I feel like it's a good... It would be an easy fight for someone like Anthony Joshua, who used to be the world heavyweight champion, right? But for someone like Jake Paul, you know, pardon the pun, but he's actually punching well above his weight with this one. Let me know what you think down in the comments. We're going to move on as Amaranth. Obviously, the streamer who's notorious for the hot tub streams and all the rest of it, recently had her house broken into by 4 teens who have now been arrested for her crypto wallet that was valued in January of 2025 to be around $25 million or $20 million. I can't remember. It's one of those two figures. But no one believed her. Everyone thought that she was just doing this for clout. She was doing this for attention. And, you know, it definitely worked if it was fake. She shared a little bit of footage, but people weren't buying it. So she's now dropped an entire 7-minute, 45-second clip of her house being invaded from many different angles. I'm not going to show all of it because we'd be here forever. Well, we'd be here for 7 minutes and 45 seconds. But I'll go through a little bit of it. So this is them allegedly coming into the property. That garage is chaos, by the way. Like, I remember thinking this when I first saw it. I was like, that is carnage. Then they end up kind of wading through the house, and if we fast forward it, we get to the point where the burglar alarm starts to go off right around here. Now, as you can imagine, this is obviously the part where things start to get a little bit heated. They go through the house. There's a massive, like, pause right through the middle where not a lot happens. But then we get to this point right here.
Go now, hurry up. Hurry. Go, keep going, keep going. Hurry. Keep going. Please hurry. It's in the pool. It's not in the pool. Stop playing. Stop playing. Go. It's not in the pool. Stop playing. No, it's across the lake. Stop playing. It's across the lake. Go. Okay, we go. Hey, yeah, the camera is I'm taking the phone. Hurry up. Hurry up. Come on.
Now, of course, this was part of the clip that we've already seen, so I'm going to kind of skip through this part, and then we get to this point here. So this is after, from what I've gathered, the shot was fired. Obviously, Amaranth took a shot, and it hit one of the kids that broke into the house.
Okay, open this. Open this. Open this.
So, yeah, bit more footage there. Now, I think the one at the back was the one that ended up getting hit because he limps. You can hear one of them shouting, "I'm hit, I got shot." And it seems like he's got a bit of a limp. Now, I don't know that for certain. It's just based off of what I've seen. But there you go. Apparently, that is the kind of timeline of footage of the Amaranth break-in. Just to kind of disprove everyone that's saying that it's fake. Again, it's not fully convinced everyone, but it's got a lot of people on board. Now, moving forwards over to the UK, the Sidemen have recently dropped Inside Season 2 over on Netflix. Now, this is huge, right? They obviously did it the first season round. It was a huge success. They brought it back for Season 2 in the UK alone. And once again, it's been a huge success for the Sidemen. And so successful, in fact, that Netflix have decided that they want to further the reach of Inside over to the USA.
Ladies and gentlemen, be ready for Season 1 of the US version. Only on Netflix, baby. We'll see you there. Take care and peace.
Pretty cool stuff. I mean, like, I love the Sidemen. KSI less so these days than other days, but you know, you've got to give credit where credit's due. They've done something that not many other YouTube groups have been able to do, which is branch out, you know, kind of dominate Netflix and make a pretty successful show. Anyway, moving over, we've obviously got, keeping on the subject, of KSI. He pulled out of his most recent fight with Dylan Dennis because, well, he's got a cold. Now, many people aren't buying this, and they're like, the whole card got scrapped because you've got a cold. Like, that's some main character syndrome if we've ever seen it. But Joe Rogan commented on the entire situation. Obviously, he's got a bit of a fighting background, so he's, you know, very involved with these kinds of things. And he commented on it on the Joe Rogan Experience, and this is what Joe Rogan had to say on KSI pulling out.
How does KSI pull out against Dylan Dennis? Like, Dylan's not a boxer. KSI's a pretty good boxer.
Well,
he's legit. Like, for those kind of guys.
Yes.
You know, he's a good boxer.
For that class.
Did he fight Tommy Fury? Or was he going to?
He was going to, and then something happened, right?
The fight happened. KSI lost.
But KSI looks legit to me. Like, out of those guys.
For the influencer stuff, yeah.
He's legit.
No problem.
He's got hands.
Yeah.
And,
fought Logan, yeah.
But Dylan is not a boxer. So it's
No,
crazy
far from
that he would. You would think he could be not even at his best and take that fight.
Yeah, I mean, maybe got hurt. I'm not sure. I just saw something that he pulled out. I don't even. Well,
He's got a video here. I don't.
Oh, he got real sick?
I saw.
He got some new coronavirus?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, has a breathe strip on.
Oh. What's he
That's how
saying?
these guys.
See what
That's
he's
how you know
saying?
it's real.
Put it on. We can hear him.
What is
I know
going
Jordan.
on? And honestly, I've never been this ill for this long in my life, and I hate it. I feel useless, and it's depressing. I feel like I've let so many people down. I haven't been able to post any YouTube videos to help promote the fight because I've just been feeling so shit. I'm just sick of being sick, man.
Okay, he's sick. Sounds.
I mean, it's one of those things, right? Then they're right with what they're saying. You don't really need to be at your best to fight someone like Dylan Dennis. Like, just, I reckon, even at like 50%, KSI could absolutely take Dylan Dennis all day, every day. And the whole thing could have probably gone ahead. Yeah, it might have been a bit of a scrappier fight, but I don't know. What do you guys make of the whole situation? Let me know your thoughts and opinions on that one down in the comments. Right, the last thing we're going to be talking about is Fuzie. So, Fuzie, well, it's just being Fuzie right now. He's obviously in the midst of his fast challenge, right? He's doing it for Ramadan, but he's taken it one step further to the point where he's not just breaking his fast between sundown and sunrise. He's just not going to break his fast at all for 30 days, so he's consuming only water for an entire 30 days throughout March, and he's not consuming any food whatsoever at all. This obviously is quite the feat, and we've seen a couple of crash outs from Fuzie because of, you know, hunger-related issues. You can imagine heightened state of emotions when you're hungry. I get hangry all the fucking time, so I can only imagine what it's like for someone like him, who crashes out at, like, you know, the best of times. Anyway, this is what he had to say over on his streams, because apparently he lost absolutely everything. Apparently he's losing his house, he's losing his Tesla, and snapped at his audience, and his Lamborghini still remains, and announces that he will be taking a long break after fasting. Let's take a little look.
I had all that weird shit and all of that. Every fucking dumbass who asks where this is the Lamborghini just because I'm not driving it every motherfucking second. You guys are fucking annoying, dog. Where's the Lamborghini? Where's the Lamborghini? How come you don't drive the Lamborghini? Where's the Lamborghini? Ask yourself where your penis is, dog. Worried about another fucking man watching a man you don't like, you dumb fucks. Ask him where your fucking dignity and pride is. Ask him where your mother's happiness is, since you make her so fucking miserable, you low-life fuck.
Devil occult worshipping. It was sickening. And everybody just thinks it's, oh my god, that's so different. That's so cool. Like, what the fuck? Y'all are worshipping him like fucking the God came down on earth and like aura, right? That's another way of saying you're gay. Oh my god, Cardi has so much aura.
Honestly, I'm sick and fucking tired of this. I'm gonna need a big ass break when I'm done with this, guys. I'm sorry. I know I'm gonna stream every day, True and Show. Fuck that. After this, bro's not a real adult. Motherfucker, you eat every 30 minutes. Shut the fuck up. The combination of what I'm doing and how I'm doing it, ain't nobody would be able to do. Not a goddamn soul.
I mean, he's just, like, I don't know. I don't know why he's doing this to himself. Clearly, he's really not enjoying it. He's really hating it. Like, you can still fast and just eat, you know, in the periods and the windows that you're allowed to eat, right? I don't know. It's just Fuzie all over, right? In another week, he'll be back to, you know, streaming every single day. He'll be back to streaming and the Truman Show stuff. Then the next day, he'll be cancelling and quitting forever. I mean, let's not forget, this guy dropped an entire music album after changing his name, basically killing Fuzie, only to revive Fuzie 2 days later after things weren't really working out, and then completely disowning his entire album after dropping like something ridiculous like $1 million on it. This guy is so all over the place. I kind of feel sorry for him. There you go. There's the updates for you guys with regards to everything, well, internet. Let me know what you guys think about all of this down in the comments below. Way down there, jump scare the hell out of the like button, subscribe if you're new, and until next time, I'll speak to you later. Peace.